Unfortunately, the truth here is a truth that most people don't like to hear, right? All of self-improvement doesn't actually start with improving yourself. You're not actually going to improve yourself very quickly. You can have very fast success, but you cannot have very fast personal improvement, because personal improvement is something that oftentimes doesn't happen until after you have seen that something works. It's not like working out. When you go to the gym and you try to bench press, you just can't bench press 225 pounds. I mean, maybe you can bench press 125 pounds, but you have to literally go to the gym day after day, week after week, with a routine. You have to eat right, you have to rest, and eventually you will build up to the place where you can bench press 225 pounds. Self improvement is the opposite. Self improvement, you basically have to convince yourself, I'm going to go try to bench press 225 pounds. Even better, I'm going to understand that the reality is that it doesn't matter how much I actually lift. It matters whether or not the other people in the gym believe I am lifting 225 pounds. Even if it's a fake bar with fake weights, if they think I'm lifting 225 pounds, then from their perception, I have lifted that much weight. That's really where self-improvement and professional improvement lies. It doesn't lie in taking 6 months to get better. The value to professional and personal improvement is doing something today that immediately has benefits. So when somebody comes to me and they say, hey, I'm shy around other people, I'm awkward around other people, I'm anxious in conversations, the last thing I try to tell them is, oh, well, what you need to do is 6 months of meditation and 2 years of counseling and read these 7 books and create a journal, because nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to take 6 months to get better. They want to get better right now. Well, if you actually want to get better right now, the first thing you have to understand is that it's not about you at all. It's about how other people perceive you, because they're living in a perception. They're living in a world where their perception is their reality, whereas their perspective is something they're not even trying to develop. So if you feel like you're anxious during a conversation, prepare for that conversation and then lie your ass off during the conversation. But instead of lying about the content, lie about how you actually feel. Lie through your behavior. Appear to be confident, appear to be knowledgeable, appear to be excited. It takes effort, it takes time. This is where the whole idea of fake it until you make it comes from. Because the reality is that just because you're faking it doesn't mean that the audience knows you're faking it. The other person doesn't know that you're faking it. And one of the big aha moments that the agency gave me was when I realized that I don't have to be the best shooter. I don't have to be the fastest driver. I don't have to be the strongest guy in the room. I just have to get people to think I can shoot well. I just have to get people to think I can drive fast. And if they believe it, it's just as effective as if it is true itself.